Hey everyone, Hunter Ingram here, and I'm with Ashley Morse, and we are going to be your royal wedding correspondents here at the Star News because we are the ones that are most excited about watching it this weekend. So if you don't know, I don't know how you wouldn't know, but the royal wedding between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is actually this weekend on Saturday. It's in Britain, so it's going to be very early in the morning here in the United States. The actual wedding is going to start at 7 a.m. Eastern time here in America, which means it's going to start at 1 p.m. there, the 6-hour time difference. But if you want to get in on all the fun, all the royal wedding, all the fanciness of this British tradition, then you're going to want to start a lot earlier than that.
Oh, we're going to be up very early.
Exactly. We're going to be up very early, like 4 or 5 a.m. because that's when a lot of the coverage is going to start, and I'll talk about coverage in a little bit. But first, we want to give you some ideas about how to plan a good party, a good viewing party for this, because there's not many events going on locally, so you're going to have to do something at your own home. So Ashley is our food writer. She has some great ideas. So what should we do, Ashley?
Okay, you've got the basic thing everyone's going to need for their royal wedding party. I'm having one at my house.
Okay.
Hunter's going to come over. I'm pulling out my fine china. I've got my little teacups ready, and you have to have tea. It's just the basic first layer.
It is.
I love this Harney and Sons Earl Grey selection. I don't know if you can see it, but I find this at Fresh Market at Mayfair. But let me give a shout out to several other places you can go and find all kinds of teas. The first one, Hunter, is British Connection in Hampstead.
Very appropriate.
It's on Highway 17. All kinds of British teas, digestives, biscuits, all these British imports, British candies, everything you want that's British, they have it. And so you can go there, they can help you out with the tea selection. You can also check out the Season Gourmet on Market Street. They've always got some loose leaf tea blends. And then Cape Fear Spice Merchants on Market Street downtown, they have so many teas, and you can blend them all together. You can make your own blends, get little sachets, do something cool with that.
If you've never been to British Connection, is there ever a better time to go than royal wedding?
The most appropriate time to go to British Connection.
And they'll definitely welcome you. We've already talked to them.
The next thing, Hunter, I'm so excited. I found at Trader Joe's on College and Oleander. Guys, I don't know if you can see these, British crumpets. These are in stock in the English muffin aisle. Crumpets are kind of the cousin to the English muffin. They're very similar, slightly different recipes, but they're basically kind of that hot griddle cake little muffin. So
they look great.
Yeah.
And if you've ever used a British accent, you've definitely said the word crumpets.
Absolutely.
So
just toast these up. They're $2.95 at Trader Joe's. If you can't find them, just go for an English muffin. You're going to want to slather them with butter, lots of butter required, and then go for some jams or preserves on top of that.
Even if you can't get a crumpet, you can do an English muffin. The whole point is to make it your own type of fancy.
For sure. Yeah, you can just go buy some English muffins. Some fun places to go buy some really nice jams and preserves if you want to get fancy. Far from France at the Point of Barclay has this really beautiful jam and preserve selection.
There you go.
And so does Blue Moon Gifts on Racine Drive. They actually have lots of local different jams, so that's one place you can go.
Also, far from France, you know, that is in Europe, so that's still appropriate.
Yeah, it's almost, same area.
So what else can you make?
Okay, so you could also make some things. You could make some cucumber sandwiches. Those are very appropriate for tea. Yeah, you love those.
I love cucumber
You could southernize it, though. You could do some pimento cheese spread on some biscuits.
Honestly,
pimento cheese sandwiches.
It's 6 and 7 a.m. You know, do what you want. This is the fun part of it.
But Hunter, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to do a big grocery store run. I'm going to get a lot of fresh fruits. I'm going to get some grapes, some melons. I might even get a little fancy, do little melon balls with my honeydew melon and cantaloupe.
That's fun.
And then I'm going to just go crazy in the bakery aisle. I'm going to buy petitfours, little fruit tartlets, little scones, or as they say in England, scones, and some croissants. And I'm going to just put those on a tiered tray. I'm going to have my teacups ready, and that's kind of what I'm going to do.
Can you get more British? I guess you could have biscuits, but those are cookies.
Yes.
So, well, good. So that's all great ideas for a party. Again, do what you want. It is early in the morning, so it all depends on how early you're willing to get up. But you know, this is the fun part of watching the royal wedding. We don't actually have to get dressed up for it because we live in America. If you do get dressed up and you wear fascinators and everything, please send us your photos because that is the kind of local enthusiasm that we want to see.
Oh yes, tag us in those.
Yes. All right, so you've got your party. Now I'm going to tell you how you can actually watch it. So like I said, there aren't many events locally that you can actually watch the like a viewing party locally, but you can go to the Wrightsville Beach Museum in the afternoon. They're going to be having kind of a British Royal themed picnic, and there's going to be events and educational opportunities. So you can go do that in the afternoon. You can check to thestarnewsonline.com this week. We're going to be putting up a post of some of these ideas and viewing sites, and there'll be a little more information from the museum about that particular event. But in the morning, to actually watch the royal wedding, like I mentioned earlier, the wedding starts at 7, but you want to do a little, reconnaissance, watch the people arrive. It's like the Oscars or the Grammys or something like that. It's going to be lots of fashion.
It's a full parade.
Exactly, all those hats. So, it's literally inescapable if you turn your television on Saturday morning. Literally. Someone asked me the other day, they're not even actually going to be showing it. They're showing it everywhere. So NBC, CBS, ABC, HBO, PBS, CNN, BBC America, People.com, The New York Times, Fox News, and MSNBC are all showing their own coverage events. So they're all going to have hosts. They're all going to have their own broadcasts. So if you say that the royal wedding is not covered, that would be a lie.
You cannot escape it.
Literally. Someone in our office says the only way to escape it is to not turn your television on. And honestly, you might not even be able to escape it if you turn your computer on, because a lot of these websites, a lot of these news websites are doing their own coverage. The New York Times and People are going to be streaming the wedding on their websites. So, and they're going to feature a lot of these names that you love. NBC's Today show is going to have Hoda and Savannah. They're going to be at Windsor Castle where Harry and Meghan are getting married. Gayle King is going to be heading up the CBS one. Robin Roberts and David Muir is going to do the HBO one. And if you really want to have a nice, hearty laugh in the morning, Molly Shannon and Will Ferrell are going to be pulling out 2 of their SNL characters and giving live commentary on HBO.
I'll be watching that.
So that one is going to be likely funny. And then E's going to do something a lot more focused on fashion. So you kind of have all your bases covered if you want to watch the royal wedding. So just turn on your television and honestly just press the channel guide and see where you land. You will be able to watch it. So we just wanted to make sure that you guys had a little bit of information on how to watch the royal wedding. It only happens, every once in a while. There's only so many British royalty members to get married. So we hope we helped, and please send us your pictures of any type of parties you have, any dressing up you do, any type of just kind of enthusiasm for the royal wedding. We will be doing the same, and we hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks, Ashley.
Cheers.
Bye. Perfect. That was fun.